Introducing RC1 Pro cheap, out of the money binary options signals for big reward to risk scores. So in a nutshell, because it can get a little complicated looking down the page, what we're looking to do is use swing trading with the weekly binary options. All right, I didn't say spreads. You can use spreads if you want, but we're looking to take advantage of particular instruments, especially that have very good pricing. So we can enter in a binary options position at about 20 to 25 usually. This depends on the day of the week also, and we can just use the momentum trigger that this powerful system called RC1 gives for swing trading. And so it's not a swing that happens every now and then. It's fairly frequent, but we have to go with the momentum triggers. We can't just throw out, trades all over the place. So we use the triggers from the system, and then we go and put this out of the money binary options trade on. And the great thing is it's cheap. A position for 20 or 25 is on one contract $20, $25, and so okay, that's great. But the thing is, though, what's more exciting is that we have this reward to risk ratio, which is fantastic. Because look, all we need to do is get in this position, buy on the buy side 20 to 25 usually, sometimes 30, sometimes 15. And then we can reverse this on the sell side. I'm just speaking in terms of the buy side because it's easier to understand. Okay, so we enter here, and then we look to use the momentum burst and just ride up the chain. And the assets we're trading, at least as of this recording, are very well priced. So just a little bit of movement, even in one day, can ride us up from 20, 25, 70, 75, 80, right? And so we look to just ride up the chain and then lock in the profits momentum-wise. Now, that's going to be up to you, too. You can set a limit order for what you want to sell it at, because ultimately, we're not here trying to capture the swing in terms of a regular swing trade where we are looking to use a trail stop and so on. We're just looking to get the momentum to ride up the chain because that's what counts with the binary options. So let's just go look here real quick. Now you can see the various typing here on the page. And so here you can look at this screenshot. This is going to give you the picture. So we can buy here, for example, and this is on post Monday close for Tuesday. So it's right after the first day of the week. So we still have most of the premium on the binaries, right? So let's just see, it's 1.7 points per strike, as you can do the math there. And so, and the asset we're looking at here, we need to move 2 strikes to take 23 to 71 right away, okay? Just as in if it happens right away. And so why do I say that? Because if it takes, say, another full day or two, well, that 23 position could be up at 85 or 87. Why? Because premium decay. You get faster deltas. You make more money faster, right? We want to take advantage of that. So we want to ride the first out of the money, the first significantly out of the money, not if we are like a few ticks or, a few cents out of the money like this. But the first significant out of the money position, or on the sell side, we'd probably go for we'd probably go for the 87, right? And so because the at the money point is right around in here. Okay, it's really close to this because this is the 50 mark. So we can sell here, and we want to get back to zero. Now, we want to use the momentum spark to ride this and take the money and run, because we don't need to do the full swing, right? Because Nadex's binary chain is capped. That's it, right? You can expire it in the money, but if we can get 23 to turn into 83, well, that's big money. That's a big money return, right? And okay, so let's just look over here at the next day. Sorry, the font's really bold. We're playing around with the font there. Okay, so here's the next day. This is the screenshot on Wednesday, and I should go. Well, anyways, here's a screenshot for Wednesday. So now, where's the at the money-ish point? It's just right around here. Okay, and so we can buy these at 21, and let's just see. 1, 2 strikes. And we have to look here as well. The strikes changed, all right? We had a distance here of 1.7, right? Now we have a distance over here of let's go at 21. 81.23 minus 80.33. Okay, so it's 0.9. So we have to look here. You have to look carefully at the strike distance to get the determination. So it only takes 1.8 points. So what would have been one strike over here to ride this from 21 to 67. That's very big. Now, as the day progresses, premium decays more, and so at 1.8 points, that may have been 70, right? And so you get another flinch of 0.9 points. You're up here at 85, okay, 85, 86, 87, 88, and it's a fourfold type of return. Anyways, I try to log in with Nadex right now. There's some problem, but Nadex is having some problem. But anyways, what you can do is log into Nadex and look at the weekly options change. And what you want to do is you want to start looking at different assets and see how they move up the chain in relation to your average bread and butter swing move on the price chart. So what we're looking for is a swing move trigger that can easily move our binary strike up the chart, okay, or if we're on the short side, down the chart. And we want to be able to do so and do so easily. Now, I think that the pricing is so good, at least to the point of this recording, still on the weeklies, because they don't seem very popular. Not over here, Binary Options Authority and related binary sites. Rarely people want the weeklies; they want the faster and faster, and so on. So maybe this is why we have such a sweet spot, low-hanging fruit opportunity. So, anyways, if you're interested in these types of signals, you can ask us some questions, but otherwise, what you want to do is you want to sign up and watch the signals and get a feel for them, okay? Don't be diving in and trading them right away. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but it's good to get a feel for signals, anyone's signals, and then build your confidence. See how it works, all right? And because rather have you see the signals and see that they're good versus diving in, making mistakes, going willy-nilly all over the place, and who knows what, right? Anyways, here I forgot to go over the progression. Here's September 2022 RC1 Pro, okay? And you can see here here's your swing. Okay, this is the max swing range, so easily covers up the chain. Now, I included the small numbers in here if it was a Thursday, okay? Because Thursday into Friday requires very little movement to ride up the chain and even expire in the money. So you can go for expiration if it's clear and if that's what you want to do. But here we look to ride the momentum, take the money and run. Take the dough and go. Okay, this price can go back and forth, particularly in more volatile, confused times in the markets, which is what's going on right now at the point of this recording. But if it's just a loss, like it just went the other way by the end of the week, and then it's just we just say minus 25 as your average loss for the out of the money position, okay, on this asset, right? And we'll show you the assets we're trading once you become a member. All right, it's probably best. So we've got two assets we're focusing on right now. And you can see here, right up the chain, you can see the gains here. And you can set your limit order for what you want. I wouldn't necessarily set it at 94, right? Just make it something easy. If you can turn 20 into 80 or 70, that's fantastic, right? So you want to get your money math going. I think it was explained on this page that you don't need a lot of, you don't need a high winning percentage when you have such profit margins, okay, or reward to risk ratios. And you can check this out, the progression here. And so that's what we have here to present how this method works. Maybe we'll figure out how to, we'll put all the some other numbers up here to put it into dollars and stuff. But if you are familiar with how Nadex works and just profits versus losses, then you'll be able to see that this is a lot of money. Okay? So if you lose, you only lose 25 when you lose, and then when you win, you make a triple, double, triple, quadruple, quintuple. All right, we'll just call it a triple. Put it in the middle. Then that's a good business. And even if you only won half the time, which you can see here, you win more than that. Although got a little confused here at the end, right? Which is confusing at times, if you know these markets right now. Then you can get a picture of how much money you can make. Plus, you can use your own methods and concepts to optimize this method. So you can use this signal service for a trading idea service. You can use it to help keep you focused and be in the game. I've used signal services in the past to do that. It's just good, fun, keeps you more focused. Or you can just study the signals and you see that you have potential to make a lot of money and keep doing so into the future, then, stay on as a member. So that's about it. That's what I can explain to you so far about RC1 Pro. This was also launched to provide an inexpensive way to start trading and an inexpensive way to start trading with good business math. Okay, so this is great. And that's about it. All right, so running out of time here. If you have any questions, let us know. It's a little bit complicated to explain, but essentially, in summary, we're using a swing trading system that has a good number of trades, and we're using out-of-the-money binaries on weekly binaries, looking to swing trade them up the chain to make a very good return. All right, so that's about it.